You remember the story of lumberjack that I told you? Two lumberjacks, and one was busy swinging while the other was busy sharpening his axe also. That's exactly what communication is about. It's the mix of when to swing and when to sharpen, which means when to speak and when to stay quiet. Now, silence is not something I'm talking in terms of fear. I'm talking about strategic silence, a strategic shh. Because sometimes your silence can do you more good than your words can. And here are 5 scenarios where I want you to stay shh, quiet, because either it can make your message or break it completely. Do not speak when your emotions are extreme. I know somebody gave you that really shitty feedback in a meeting, and now every cell in your body is willing to fight, get defensive, and say something nasty. Don't. Please, please, please don't. A Harvard research found that, when you're emotionally triggered, what your amygdala does? It stops you from processing the message. And instead, it makes you react to the message. So what I want you to do is, you are riding on a wave of emotion. Don't crash with it. Instead, let it pass. Pause. Stay silent. Now think what you want to say in your favor or stand up for yourself. And when you do that, after a period of silence, your words are going to make so much more sense. Stay silent when the other person needs space. If you're in these conversations like negotiation, difficult conversation, or you're closing a deal, let's just say the person who speaks less wins that conversation. See, if you fill every silence with a justification, being defensive, giving a reason, that doesn't make you look trustworthy. In fact, it makes you look like you're unsure of yourself. Strategic silence is not awkward. It's an invitation. And when you send out that invitation, you will realize that the person sitting in front of you fills that silence with what their hesitations were, what they wanted to say, or probably even telling you the things that they did not think they would tell you. You know why? Because it was silence standing at the door, welcoming what they wanted to say. Stay silent when your ego speaks louder than your words. Listen, don't be embarrassed, but we've all had an experience where our ego was more important than the message in the room. So I want you to ask yourself one thing. Am I truly trying to help, or am I trying to win? The answer will be very simple for you. If what you're saying is true, is helpful, is figuring out a solution to a problem, you know that you're riding on the wave of, I'm trying to help. But if it's about, I have to say something, I want to say something because I need to be right, then your ego is definitely louder than your words. In that case, my lumberjacks, go back, sharpen that axe, then come and swing it. Stay silent when the timing is wrong. Understand a scenario. You have something to say, something that tells you that there's a problem in the project. Now imagine 2 rooms. From one room, your manager walks in, feels fresh, is smiling, saying everybody good morning. And in the other, you can pretty much see him hanging his head, breathing heavily. Now tell me, which one is the right time that you would choose to tell him that, guess what, boss, we have another problem? Understand, staying silent is not stupidity. Knowing the right timing, that is a strategy. So figure out the timing to say some things, because it's not always the message that's wrong, but the timing can definitely make it look like that. Silence is knowing when to break silence. There's a difference between fear and strategic silence. Fear forces you to be quiet. Strategic silence signals you when you should be quiet. They're 2 very different outcomes. Most importantly, silence tells you when to speak up. You need to speak up when you are saying your truth. You need to speak up when you're defending someone or defending yourself. And you do that because you know it's the time to speak, not out of fear that tells you, don't speak. They'll think wrong of you. They'll be biased. They'll be prejudiced. Silence will never tell you to silence your voice. Silence will only tell you when to choose the right moment and when to break it. Understand that your voice is energy. Your words are an asset. And you don't spend your energy and asset on about every conversation, just like every battle is not meant to be fought. Every situation is not meant to be spoken in. So choose your silence wisely because believe you me, it's way more stronger than your words can be in so many situations that I've just mentioned. So let's recap again. So stay silent when you're extremely emotional. Stay silent when the other person needs the space. Stay silent when the ego is louder than your words. Stay silent when the timing is wrong. And most importantly, break silence when silence is not needed at all. So remember, your voice gets stronger and sharper when you don't spend it on just about everything. And you choose where you want to spend it and get a good return. So make sure that you invest in your voice. And if that's something, your voice is something that's not giving you the return on your investment on your hard skills, it's time to sharpen your soft skills. And if you would learn to master communication, check out the description. This is lovely form. Just go fill it, put in the details, and I'll connect with you for a clarity call. Let's map out how to get you to your land where you shine in the spotlight on the stage.